Hello and welcome to Out of the Box, and this time we are looking at the Pathfinder 2nd Edition Lost Omens Ancestry Guide. Now, before we get into the crux of the video, I do want to mention that starting with this video is going to be the last one where I actually refer to Pathfinder 2nd Edition as Pathfinder 2nd Edition. From here on out, I'm going to just be referring to it as Pathfinder. 2nd edition's been out now almost 2 years at this point, and it's ridiculously unfair for me to continue calling it Pathfinder 2nd edition in my videos when I think I referred to D&D 5th edition as that for like 4 months before I just started saying Dungeons and Dragons. So what do we have? We have what does it say here? It says Galarian's staggering army of diverse peoples have inspired legends, alliances, and wars throughout its long history. From widespread tales of holy or hag-touched children to advanced synthetic androids that clash with the superstitious warriors of androids. There's androids in here. Let me open it up to the table of contents. We have expanded ancestries and heritages. Okay, that's cool. I believe it was the advanced player's guide. It may have been the character guide that expanded on the core ancestries: human, elf, dwarf, etc. This one expands on some of the other ones, like the Asamars, the Catfolk, the Domfear, Kobolds, Leshy, Lizard Folk, and then it introduces a whole bunch of new ancestries and heritages. And Android is the first one. Now I'm curious. Also, I just realized I really need to shave. But anyway, moving back to this, what do we have here? Android is on page 68, so let's flip over to 68. Here we go. Androids. Let's see, what do they get? They get 8 hit points, 25 base speed, Dex, Intelligence, and Free ability boost, Charisma ability flaw. Your synthetic body resists ailments better than those of purely biological organisms. You get a +1 circumstance bonus to saves against diseases, poisons, and radiation. You find it difficult to understand and express complex emotions. You take a -1 penalty, -1 circumstance penalty to diplomacy and performance checks, and on perception checks to sense motive, and they have low light vision. All right, curiosity's gotten the best of me here. I'm going to grab my Starfinder book to see how the androids compare to that. Be right back. All right, I have my Starfinder book. We're going to flip to androids here. I mean, it's going to be a little different because Starfinder pretty much plays similar to Pathfinder 1st edition, so there's going to be a few changes there, but I'm just curious like how it matches up. Let's see. Androids get a +2 Dex, +2 Intelligence, -2 Charisma, and start with 4 hit points. Well, of course, Starfinder also has stamina points, so... But they definitely have both the ability boost and the ability flaw that appear in Pathfinder. Let's see. Low light vision. -2 to sense motive checks, but the DC of sense motive checks is increased by 2. Upgrade slot. It doesn't mention anything about the diplomacy or performance ones, but it does say here that they get a +2 bonus to saves against disease, mind-altering effects, poison, sleep, unless those effects specifically target constructs. So, little bit of similarity, lot of difference. Cool. I'm glad I spent the minute to do that. But it also looks like I mean they've got their own sub genre or heritages. They got feats. So just to randomly pick one here, you could be an impersonator android. You become trained in deception or another skill you're already trained if you're already trained in deception. You don't need a disguise kit when attempting deception checks to impersonate a human. And you get a +4 to impersonation checks to pretend that you are a human version of yourself rather than an android. I'm having images of that Dorkly bit with Metal Sonic. I am the normal Sonic, the human Sonic, Sonic the leg dog. And then here's a first level feat. You have a keen interest in the origins of your people. You get the trained proficiency rank in crafting and thievery. If you would automatically become trained in one of these skills from your background or class, you instead become trained in a skill of your choice. You also become trained in android lore. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. I know somebody who's going to enjoy this book a lot because he played an android in a Starfinder game that I ran. We're not going to talk about that in this video because it would take a lot of explaining to do. But yeah, this book looks like it's going to be fun. I look forward to checking it out some more. And again, like I said, this is the last video where I'm writing in the description Pathfinder 2nd Edition and where I refer to Pathfinder as Pathfinder 2nd Edition. So prepare for that. But until next time, take care, y'all. Peace.